Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks Xbox 360 edition. I am Knight in Phoenix. Today I am taking out the M22 Locust, which is a Tier 3 American light tank. Right after midnight was Saturday morning, July 11th. Wargaming pushed this tank into everybody's garage who was currently logged into the game servers. And if you look at the tank list here, you'll see what happens to your game when Wargaming pushes a tank into everybody's garage. This was just a few minutes after they had pushed the tanks into the garages. So like any other good tanker, we're going to take this thing out for a spin. We do have Shadow in a platoon. You can see him coming up here on my left. I believe he does do his first little air jump there, although we just barely saw it. So this is an encounter battle. Just like any good light tank, we're going to go right into the middle and see if we can't spot something. Has some pretty good speed. We're doing just over 60 kilometers an hour right now. And we do expect to start seeing the enemy at any moment because I'm sure a lot of them had the same idea. And there is the first enemy Locust, and yeah, there is a swarm. You notice Shadow over there showing you the physics of a tank against an immovable object. You know what was really crazy here is just the constant non-stop firing from 30 Tier 3 light tanks. It's pretty intense. So we've dished out a little damage, taken a little damage, thinking probably need to cool it a little bit here. Only have 250 hit points, and when they're doing about 40 damage per shot, it doesn't take too long to lose all that. And of course you got one smart guy who actually comes up the hill and shoots me in the side. So now I'm down to 37 hit points, and okay, do I want to try and engage this guy? I mean, I can certainly get a shot on him, but I'm pretty sure he's looking at me. And for some reason he backs down the hill, which allows me to pop out real quick and get a shot on what appears to be a different Locust. Seemed to me he was in a pretty good spot, had me pinned down, wasn't taking fire. But trust me, I do understand about letting your nerves get the best of you in this game. So it looks like Shadow just got his first kill. And so now instead of a Locust coming up, which I know I can penetrate, we have a PZ-35. I'm not real sure about this guy. Well, obviously I can shoot him in the side. I've gone down far enough where I can only get angled shots on him, and that one does bounce. So this is one of those where you look at the map, the mini-map, and you figure, okay, I'm here, I got two friendlies here, the bad guys are there. Had a couple of guys on the bridge who could have probably shot across and got these guys. Maybe not. Tier 3, I'm not sure about the range. A couple of friendlies across there. I'm trying to figure out why are these guys still alive. So our team does start to put some fire on these guys. I guess you get a little anxious when you've only got 37 hit points left. So at this point I'm not really paying any attention to the mini-map, and I'm pretty sure that was a red icon to the right of me, and sure enough, here comes just another Locust. Problem is I'm the only one left up here who can hit him. Should have took him out on that one and hit him in the front, and you saw the shell bounce. Looks like he's got his sights set on Shadow. He rams him. Shadow takes a shot, takes him out of the game. So now Shadow's down to 34 hit points. He looks like he's ammo racked. But we do have this game pretty well in hand. We've got, what's that, 6 players, 7 players left. They have 2. So, Shadow needs to find the enemy or they will find him. And I'm going to guess they found him. So that's 2 enemy that came around either all the way through the pass or over the bridge and came up behind us. Which is actually a really good tactic when you're a light, fast tank and you've got a lot of time left on the clock. I think typically you don't really expect the enemy to come up from behind you. You know, a typical game, you push a flank, you conquer, you destroy everything on that flank, and you push forward. You've cleared everything out from behind you. But I guess in a game when you have basically 30 vehicles who can do 60 plus kilometers an hour, they could come out of anywhere. So we know the last known position of the last enemy tank was in the southeast spawn area. Our team currently does not have eyes on him, so who knows where he's at by now. So we have 3 tanks, the enemy has 1 tank remaining, and we do have somebody in the enemy base, so this one looks like it's pretty well sewn up. So we switch over to one of our remaining Locusts who looks like he is actively searching for the last enemy tank. And wouldn't you know it, he's down by the flag. My guess is he went east down through the pass over there and underneath the bridge. Yep, this shouldn't take too long. Well, there's a bounce. So a ram and a shot, and we take the last enemy out of the game.
Victory is ours.
Okay, so we'll take a quick look at my post-game stats here. I really do like the new results screens. Very pleasant to look at. So we did get 23,000 silver and 2,224 experience. That's with a premium account and a 2x multiplier. That was the first win on that. Not overly impressed with my damage results, but it was enough to take out at least 1 Locust. Shadow does come in first place. He's got 2 kills, 391 damage. Alright, so that is it for this video. Thought maybe you'd all get a kick out of seeing what the game looked like right after Wargaming pushed these tanks into the garages, for those of you who weren't up or playing at that time. So if you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate it if you would hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. You'll get notifications of when I post new videos. And as always, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.